Ozzy Osbourne was more than just a rock star. He was a husband, a friend, and a fighter. For over 50 years, Sharon and Ozzy shared a life full of ups and downs, but their love stayed strong through it all. They first met back in 1970, when Sharon's dad was managing Ozzy's band, Black Sabbath. From that moment, their connection grew deeper with every passing year. They got married in 1982, and together, they faced many challenges: Ozzy's struggles with addiction, the pressures of fame, and his health issues later in life. Sharon was always there, standing by his side as his biggest supporter and protector. Their relationship wasn't perfect, but it was real and full of love. As Ozzy's Parkinson's disease worsened, Sharon took on the role of his advocate. She made sure he could still perform and do what he loved most: making music for his fans. Even when his body grew weaker, his spirit stayed strong, especially during their last concert together in July 2025. Sharon was right there, helping him every step of the way. When Ozzy passed away, Sharon's heartbreak was clear to everyone. She shared a simple message that spoke volumes: "I feel unhappy. I am so sad. I lost the best friend I ever had." Those words showed just how deep her love and loss were, reminding us that behind the rock legend was a real man who meant everything to her. When Ozzy died, his hometown of Birmingham in England came together to say goodbye. On July 30, 2025, thousands of fans lined the streets, showing their respect for the man who had put their city on the map. The funeral procession started at a special spot called Black Sabbath Bridge, a place that reminded everyone of Ozzy's impact on music and the city itself. Sharon walked at the front with their kids, Kelly, Jack, and Amy. The crowd chanted Ozzy, 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 oi, 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 as they passed by, a powerful way to honor him. Sharon was emotional but strong, stopping to lay flowers and take in the love from so many people who had come to remember Ozzy. They passed places important to Ozzy's life, like the house where he grew up. At every stop, fans left flowers, photos, and notes, turning the streets into a moving tribute. A brass band played Iron Man, one of Black Sabbath's most famous songs, filling the air with music that meant so much to Ozzy and his fans. Even though it was a sad day, the support of the community helped Sharon and her family feel the strength of all the people who loved Ozzy. It was a reminder that his music and spirit touched people all over the world, and that connection would never be forgotten. Before Ozzy passed, Sharon made sure he got to do something really important to him: perform one last time. Even though his health was getting worse, she worked hard to make the Back to the Beginning concert happen. It wasn't just a show, it was a way for Ozzy to say goodbye on his own terms. At the concert, Ozzy sat on a special throne on stage, showing his strength despite everything. The original Black Sabbath members, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward, joined him, making it a very special night for fans who had followed them for years. The concert wasn't just about music, it raised over $190 million for charity, showing how much Ozzy cared about giving back. For Sharon, this concert was more than just a final performance, it was a last act of love. She fought to make sure Ozzy could do what he loved one last time, and she was proud of how strong he was. After he passed, she often talked about how meaningful that night was, knowing it brought joy to Ozzy and his fans. This final show showed the world how deep Sharon's love and dedication were. She made sure Ozzy's legacy ended on a high note, reminding everyone how powerful their bond was and how much they supported each other until the very end. Even though Ozzy is gone, Sharon's love for him doesn't end. She holds on to all the memories they made together, the good times and the tough ones. Their life was full of moments that shaped her, and she keeps those close to her heart every day. Sharon often thinks back on their journey, remembering the laughter, the struggles, and the deep connection they shared. She talks about Ozzy with so much love, showing how much he meant to her, not just as a husband but as her best friend. Their children, Kelly, Jack, and Amy, also carry Ozzy's spirit with them. They honor their dad in their own ways, keeping his memory alive and making sure the Osbourne family legacy continues strong. For Sharon, life goes on, but her love for Ozzy is forever. The pain of losing him is real, but she finds strength in knowing their bond can't be broken by time or distance. Their story is a reminder that true love lasts, no matter what.